Have you ever felt that something wasn't right, but you couldn't put your finger on it? You knew that something was off, but you didn't know what? That's what gaslighting is. It's a form of emotional abuse that makes you question your sanity and intelligence, and is often used by narcissists to control and manipulate their victims. Here are 8 clues a narcissist sets a gaslight on you. Number 1. Narcissists tell you that something is wrong with you. The first step in gaslighting is when a narcissist tells you something is wrong with you. They'll say it's your fault, or they may tell you something is wrong with your family, friends, or coworkers. Narcissists are masters of gaslighting. They know how to tell you that something is wrong with you, and they know how to make you believe them. This may be an accusation of some kind, or a simple statement that something about you isn't right. It can be an observation about your behavior or a comment on your appearance. Narcissists will criticize your every move, from how you dress to how you speak to how much you drink. They'll point out every little thing about yourself that they don't like and blame it on your shortcomings as a human being. Whatever it is, the goal is to get you negatively thinking about yourself so that you feel inferior and insecure. The more uncertain and flawed you think, the more likely it will be for you to believe whatever comes next from the narcissist. Number 2. Narcissists will deny certain events that happened in real life. To gaslight you, narcissists will have to be able to control the flow of information coming from them. They may do this by denying certain events that happen in real life. This can cause you to start doubting your memory or even your sanity. For the gaslighting to work, the narcissist must convince you that his version of reality is the only one that's true. For example, if you and a narcissist were together at a party and met your friends, the narcissist may later say that none of it happened. This can be confusing if you have photos or other evidence from the event. Narcissists will deny these events because they don't like to admit that anything outside their control happened. And if they can convince you that their version of events is true, they win. Number 3. Narcissists will blame someone else for something they are at fault for. Narcissists will blame someone else for something they are at fault for. This is how they set up a gaslight on someone and allow narcissists to keep you under their power while they continue their abusive behavior. If you call them out on their behavior, they may make you feel like you are being too sensitive or that you overreact by bringing it up in the first place. Narcissists might tell you that your friend is spreading rumors about you, that your boss is out to get you, or that your siblings are keeping secrets. This is a way for them to get attention from you and maintain control over the situation. Whatever it is, narcissists will always place the blame on someone else, even if it's not true. Number 4. Narcissists may say something hurtful to you and then deny having said it later. Narcissists are not only good at gaslighting you, but they can also gaslight themselves. They might say something hurtful to you and then deny having said it later. You might even catch them in a lie about the fact that they lied to you. It's hard to remember when someone says something hurtful. So if the person who said it comes back later and says that they didn't say it or that you misunderstood them, you might believe them. You may also start to wonder if you're wrong about other things. Narcissists will do anything to avoid being confronted about their behavior. So don't be surprised if they try to convince you that you are the wrong one. They also use this tactic because it's a way to turn the tables on the person who was hurt by them. Narcissists typically want someone else to admit fault or apologize for any wrongdoing. Not because they genuinely want to resolve the issues fairly, but because they see admitting fault as a weakness or vulnerability that leaves them open to attack or criticism from others. Number 5. Narcissists will insist that things are happening so fast. Narcissists have a way of making things happen fast, and they're good at it. They're so good at making things happen quickly that they can convince you that you've been dating for a long time. Narcissists will tell you that you've been together for months or even years when it's only been a few weeks or days. They'll do whatever it takes to get what they want, even if that means lying about how long your relationship has been going on. Narcissists will say things like, "I've never felt this way before. You mean a lot to me. We have so much in common," and so on. They'll also make promises about the future, such as, "We'll move in together next year." This gaslighting and manipulation work because people tend to believe that someone who says something with conviction means it. Number 6. Narcissists will make you feel like they have been the victim. Narcissists will use this skill to set to their advantage when trying to manipulate and gaslight you. They do this by making you feel like they have been the victim. This can be done through various methods, but it usually involves the narcissist bringing up something hurtful to them or making you feel guilty for being mean or insensitive when you did not intend to cause them any harm. Narcissists often use words such as, "I had no choice," or "I'm not perfect." Narcissists cause conflict, usually without ever taking responsibility or acknowledging their role, and then suddenly act like they've been wronged. They'll try to make you feel guilty for reacting to their behavior, insisting that you're the one who's unreasonable and overreacting. They'll tell you that your response is unfair, even though they started the argument in the first place. Number 7. Narcissists will tell lies or even make up stories. Narcissists are known for telling lies. They will tell lies to make themselves look better, to manipulate and control, to avoid responsibility, or just because they like to lie. Narcissists will make up untrue stories to get what they want from you. Narcissists can make you question what is true and what isn't by manipulating the truth to work in their favor. Narcissists might say that something that never happened did, and they'll repeat it repeatedly until you start to think that maybe it did happen. They might also tell you that someone else said something when they didn't and convince you that the other person said what they claimed. This can cause confusion and distress if you need to learn how to spot it. Number 8. Narcissists will make you feel guilty or ashamed for standing up for yourself. The narcissist will make you feel bad about yourself for speaking up, and they'll use your guilt to manipulate you into staying quiet. They'll say things like, "Why do you always have to be so rude? You really shouldn't be so rude." Or, "I can't believe how disrespectful you are." This way, you're left feeling like an awful person who doesn't deserve better treatment, and it will keep the cycle of gaslighting and abuse going. Narcissists will do whatever they can to get their partners to keep quiet and go back in line. They'll tell you that the needs or boundaries aren't important, or that having them makes them feel like you don't love them. Narcissists don't want anyone challenging them or standing up for themselves. Narcissists will use a variety of tactics to make you feel like you're losing touch with reality, and then they'll tell you that it's all in your head. They might claim that something happened when it didn't, or say something never happened when it did. Gaslighting aims to make the victim feel like they can't trust their perceptions or memories. Narcissists might also try to convince you that you have an illness or mental disorder if you disagree with them or try to assert yourself in any way. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. It helps us a lot. Take advantage of this exciting video right here.